Don Armentrout and Robert Book Slocum wrote an Episcopal Dictionary of the Church, a user-friendly reference for Episcopalians. And in their entry on Advent, they do a wonderful job describing what Advent is about with very few words. The name is derived from a Latin word for coming. The season is a time of preparation and expectation for the coming celebration of our Lord's Nativity and for the final coming of Christ in power and glory. This focus on Advent is amplified by our Revised Common Lectionary, 3 years of readings. So we have 12 different readings over a 3-year period from the Gospels, and a pattern gets formed for each year. The first Sunday of Advent, we hear about the coming of God's power directly from Jesus. A vision of a world that is differently ordered. And after a bit of chaos comes new hope in justice that leads to peace. Advent 2, second Sunday, is always focused on the beginnings of John the Baptist's ministry. And Advent 3 continues that John story, and sometimes it's around what John actually taught, and sometimes it's a further advancement of the people John interacted with. And that's only on the fourth Sunday that we hear something from the birth narratives. In year A, it is Matthew's gospel that focuses on Joseph, and in years B and C, it focuses on Luke's story. This year, we will hear Gabriel coming to visit Mary. Next year, we get the story of Mary going to visit Elizabeth and the singing of the Magnificat. And it's all of these together that make up our Christmas story, that leads to the story that we always hear on Christmas Eve, and that is Luke's version of the gospel, where Mary and Joseph travel to Bethlehem because of the census, and there in a manger, Jesus is born. Now, in this bit of Advent, I want to again stress that the lectionary is right in embracing the focus of Advent, both on the nativity story and also the coming of God. But Advent has other aspects to it as well. A sense of quiet reflection, a sense of hope like dawn about to break, and surprising joy. And one of the traditions that is there in this season of Advent involves the pink candle. Now, there are lots of stories and speculation to how the pink candle came about, and I'd like you to do something if you're interested, and that is I'm going to ask you to read something that I wrote instead of trying to reproduce it here in voice, because I did a lot of research to bring a number of sources together to engage the pink candle. So I am asking you to do something a little bit different, and I'm going to stop talking in just for a moment, and I'd like you to read the reflection that's based on a sermon I did a long time ago on the pink Advent candle. Otherwise, I will see you again for Advent 4, maybe sometime interact with you during the week, and may God continue to bless you on this strange Advent journey.